Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. So back on with precision farming again today, and we've got some more harvesting to do. We've got one field of soybeans here to harvest, which we're going to do first of all, and I think Daggerwin is just in the process of moving the cotton picker to the next field. Let's just quickly check. Yeah, we've got field 8, I think, which is ready. Oh no, field 8's not ready yet. That is a cotton field though, but fields 23 and 25 are ready. So I'm guessing he's going to be taking the machine up there. Where actually is he? I saw him moving it around, but I don't know where it's actually gone at the moment. Oh, there he is. Possibly refueling, is he? No, fuel station's there, I'm not sure. Oh, he's on the move again. Yeah, he is heading up to the big field, so yeah, we're going to get that one done as well. Although I think a helper will be responsible for doing most of that, because it is obviously quite a big job. Okay, so we're going to drop the header trailer off there and pick up the header, and we're going to make a start. Oh, I'm going to do this one actually. It's not going to take too long because it's only a small field. It shouldn't take us too long at all with this size of header. So yeah, I'll get on quickly and get this soybean field harvested. Didn't take too long at all, about 6-7 minutes to do that harvest of the soybeans, so we've put them into storage now. I don't think we've got any more soybeans unfortunately, so that is just all we're going to have this year to sell in the spring. But we could buy a new field because we've got 430,000. I've just had a word with Daggerwin and he says he thinks we should buy a new field as well. There's not many which are ready to harvest. It would be nice to buy one that's actually ready to harvest now. And one of the closest ones to us is field 90 or field 20, but I mentioned field 90 to Daggerwin. It's only, what is it? 209,000 to purchase, so it's not too expensive, we can afford it. So we're going to buy that, and we're going to go and harvest some corn, and actually that will be the first corn that we've harvested, I think, in this series, so possibly some in a contract, I can't remember, but certainly as our own land, it's the first of our own corn that we've actually harvested, so we're going to have a go at that. It is going quite dark though, so I'm hoping it will still be ready, it won't wither before we get a chance to harvest it in November. I'm guessing Daggerwin will want to move time forward anyway, and to November, because it is going very dark. It's not ideal working in the dark. It's not very easy to see for video purposes, so I'm sure Daggerwin will want to move time on. But we'll head down there now, put the headlights on. There we go, that was a bit better. And we'll drive down to that new field now and make a start on harvesting, but we may move time on, like I say. I'm sure Daggerwin will want to, unless he's busy doing something at the moment which he doesn't want to speed up time for, but I'm imagining he will be moving time on very soon because it is pretty dark. So yeah, I will head down there now and start harvesting the corn. So that's our first cornfield harvested, although I was kind of thinking maybe we could put the corn into the mill to turn it into flour, but obviously not. So no, you can't with corn. So it's going to have to go into storage, and then we'll sell it in a month when it's a better price than it is at the moment. So probably January, I would have thought, or June, but January's coming up fairly soon, so probably then. So yeah, we can't actually turn it into anything else. It's just going to have to be sold as corn. I think if we had some pigs, we probably could use it for that. We don't have any pigs at the moment. But yeah, that's what we have to do with that, I think, at the moment. So next we can do some more green manure over winter sort of fields, which we can get paid for, and of course give us an extra bonus yield, or bonus fertiliser stage as well. So we could do that. There's got quite a few fields that are empty that can be planted with that. Not one of the very big ones, that would be too big, but we can do one of the smaller ones. Field 3 is very local, we can do that one. Or maybe even the one we just harvested, field 90. And 88 is empty as well. We've got loads of empty fields basically, so any of them can be planted. So we're on the quad track again. Oh, there's Daggerwin. It's close. Yeah, we'll go over to field 3 for a start. I think it's very nearby, and we'll get that one planted, and then depending on what I feel like doing next, we'll do that one. Of course, the helper is still going with the cotton as well. That's going to take a while. We should have another field ready as well now. 8 should be ready as well. Let's just check that. So we'll check the how it's going up here. Oh yeah, the weeds have grown in the headland area where it's already harvested, but yeah, it's about halfway, just over halfway done in that one. So it's very slow, but we are getting there with that. And yeah, 8 is now ready to harvest as well, which is also cotton. Oh, and we've got some grass fields as well that could be cut. Maybe we should do that after we've done the this one field. Oh, we've missed the opportunity to do it. Oh, that's a shame. We can't plant oilseed radish in November, so yeah, that's it then. We can't do that anymore. That's a shame. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. But yeah, that's a shame. I really wanted to do that. I just wonder whether Daggerwin's already tried actually, because the engine was running on this tractor when I got into it, and I'm sure I turned it off last time I used it, so I imagine maybe Daggerwin tried as well and found the same thing, that we can't actually plant it anymore. That's a real shame. But we can do the grass, so we'll go and mow some grass for silage, because silage actually did sell quite well last time. I'm not sure what Daggerwin was selling while we were doing the harvesting there. He was selling a lot of individual sales of lots of things. I'm not sure what it was. Possibly the rope from the rope makers, because obviously we've got the cotton going to that now. We'll leave this tractor here, we don't actually need that. Let's get the mower, and we'll head to the grass fields, and we'll do some more mowing. Yeah, I'm wondering if it was selling the rope. Possibly. There's a pallet there that hasn't disappeared. I wonder if that's because it's full or whether it's because it's on its side. Wool pallet. Anyway, yep, we'll head to the 2 grass fields. We've got 2 grass fields now, of course, so we're going to have quite a lot of silage to make. Here's our other cotton field that's ready. So that one will be next in the queue after we've finished the big one. Well, after the helper's finished, I should say, because we technically aren't doing it ourselves. Because it would just be too boring. For a video purpose, it would be too boring just to see us going up and down in a cotton picking machine all the time in the same field, so that's why. What's Daggerwin up to? He's being a scarecrow in that field. Guessing he's probably looking to see what I'm doing. Ah, look, this is our tram lines. Grass baling. Yes, that's what we're doing. Yeah, these are the tram lines that we created with the drill. This is our sort of cover crop, overwinter cover crop in that field, so that's our first field with proper tram lines. Just tell Daggerwin we're doing silage, so he can bale this straight after me. Right, we'll get that turned on and lowered down, if it's going to lower. There we go. Must be an automatic lowering on the second mowers, because the front one's going down but not the back ones. Okay, yep, so we'll get on now with mowing these 2 grass fields. There we go, that's the mowing of both fields all done now. Daggerwin has got his work cut out with that baler. I think we might have to swap over maybe at some point and I'll do a bit of baling because I'm sure he's getting quite bored of doing the baling. There's a lot to do, that's the only downside of doing this. This is being used, isn't it, to move the bales, so we can't use the cotton bales, so we can't use that. We'll have to use this tractor here. And we'll go and collect up some of these grass bales and put them into the wrapper to make it into silage. I think we're going to need the rear weight on, which I believe is around here. There it is. We'll get that rear weight on, and then I'll start moving some of the bales from the field into the wrapper. Luckily not too far to take them, of course, because the wrapper is at the end of that field, the first field that we mowed, which is convenient. It's a good place to leave it. So I'll just head over there again, and we'll start to move some of the grass bales. Daggerwin might ask if I want to swap, so that I do some baling, because I'm sure, like I say, he's quite fed up with the baling, I imagine. He's been doing it a while, so I may go on to the baling at some point, but certainly for a start I'll try and do a few bales, put them into the wrapper. Daggerwin had the idea of bringing over the auto stacker and moving the bales like that, which I think has definitely been faster than doing them all individually driving around the field with the tractor, so I think that was a good idea of Daggerwin. So that's what we're doing. He's just getting the last of the bales now. I did also just notice though that the helper's just finished with the cotton, so I think what we should do is probably move the machine. Oh, it's almost out of diesel as well. We better go and refuel and then move it to the next field. I think that would be a good idea while we're waiting for Daggerwin to get the rest of the bales moved. He'll probably just do the rest of the wrapping anyway because he hasn't done any yet, so that gives him an opportunity to do that. I'm not sure if there's another bale dropped out anywhere or if this is the only one. That one and the one in the machine still. There's not a lot of point unloading that onto the trailer though. We might as well get a full bale from the next field. It's just further to transport it. We're better off transporting it from the other field really, because it's closer to the rope maker. It's the field behind the yard, field number 8. But yeah, en route we definitely need to get some diesel. We do not want to run out of diesel. That would not be good. So I'm hoping it will have enough to get to the fuel station. I think it does. I think it will be alright, but yeah, that would be a bad situation if it ran out. It's not too far to go, it's literally just down here on the left. And yeah, we need to get this definitely filled up. Has Daggerwin finished moving the bales? Yes, he has. So yeah, all the bales are out for 12 now and they're all here. He's moving the lorry with the cotton bale on it, so he'll take that to the row maker. just needs diesel, so that's the priority. This is going to cost quite a bit, I imagine. I bet it's not a small tank on this machine. Yeah, we made it. That's good. So, what do you think this diesel's going to cost? I think it'll be over £1,000, or 1,000, whichever unit you want to work in. In the game, it all works out the same. There's no exchange rate in the game. Yep, it's looking like it's going to cost quite a bit. There we go, that's full. And yeah, just over 1,000, that's a pretty good guess. It was around about £1,000. Okay, now on to field number 8 then. I'll get this to the field and get it working on the next one. This is the last field, I think, last copper field. There we go, that's the final bale going on now. Daggerwin's just demolished some bales over there. I think he's going to take those ones to sell, possibly. But anyway, that is the last bale wrapped. So yeah, very good job done there. That's the entire 2 fields wrapped into one sausage. Very good. What we should probably do is put the rear weight on the front, and then we can take the baler back to the yard on this tractor. That's probably the best thing. And that wrapper will need to be disconnected from the bales so that they can ferment as well. I'll let you unwrap. Oh, is that what you did? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's just do this first. So unload bales is R, and that will then allow all of these to ferment. I'm not sure what Daggerwin is doing. He seems to be having some trouble picking up the bales, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, that needs moving out of the way. And then, yeah, let's go and see what the problem is. He seems to be loading them. Or can he not load them wrapped? Is that the problem? Not too sure. Will it not let him load wrapped bales? I don't know. That's odd. Don't know. That's strange. They've glitched, oh dear. That's not good. I'll have to put them onto a normal trailer then, I assume. If we can't use the auto stacker, that's a bit of a pain. But never mind. Right, let's go back to my tractor and we'll get the baler on and we'll take that back to the yard. But apart from that glitch, that's been a pretty good episode. I think we've done pretty well there. But yeah, I don't know why the bales are not allowing him to unwrap them. I wonder if it's anything to do with the fact that he crashed into them just then. I don't know whether that was something to do with it. I don't know. Anyway, never mind. We'll get this back to the yard and we'll finish the episode there. Almost back at the yard now. Daggerwin just sold that silage bale and you can see the progress of the cotton machine. Done the headlands now, so that should be done fairly soon. But here we are back at the yard now, so we'll just park this up and that'll be it. I think the baler normally goes the other side of the shed, so we'll go around the other side and park it up over there. I believe. I didn't actually get it out, Daggerwin got it out, but I think it was in this shed, in one of these bays here, so we'll put it back in there. And that will do. So, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.